We are back and we're live today. We're with Omar here from Spain, and Pamela was with us, but I think she lost her signal, so hopefully she will
Oops.
be right back on here. But we just so glad you're here. What we're going to do is we're going to cover a few things about Scribble Funnels. We're excited. We're building. People are coming on board. We're going to introduce Pamela. We're going to bring her in. Hey, Pam, welcome back. There was a glitch
There we
there,
go.
but
Yeah.
Pamela is. There's a song and it's titled "This Girl Is on Fire." Uh, the Pamela has her share of struggles, but she's steadily overcoming them. She's not letting things stand in her way. She's a person that gets unstuck quickly. She has the highest calling of all. She's a mother to two wonderful children, but she said there's got to be a deeper well out there somewhere. I don't want to just leave a legacy for my children, but I want to leave a legacy for others, and I want to help others. And so she dove right into Unleash the Power Within last year. She's not letting COVID-19 stand in her way. And she makes no excuses, and she takes responsibility and accountability for her thoughts, her feelings, her actions, and every result that she gets. And I've met 50-year-old and 60-year-old businessmen and women that still have a hard time investing in themselves and in their business. She invests in herself greatly, and she's willing to go the extra mile. So I want you all to let her hear it. Give her some applause. Let her feel it in the comments. Let her know that you're proud of her, and if she can do it, and because she'll tell you probably she's a single mom. Now she's not looking, she's not available. She doesn't want all the dating calls and all that, but
Right.
she is a person that is going after it, and she's focused like a laser beam. And so without further ado, Pamela, thanks for joining us
Thank
tonight.
Thank you so much for having me, John. You've been a blessing ever since I tripped up on having a struggle with my funnel from the very beginning, and ever since you've just been so amazing. So thank you.
Well, we appreciate it. You have how long have you we known each other a couple of days, I think.
Yeah.
And then it's just seems like you're my sister from another mother already.
I know.
So
Yeah.
But did you have any specific? This is Omar up to the top right. Omar is my partner, and he's also a senior tech at Scribble Funnels. And did you have any specific things that you wanted to go over with Omar, or we're going to dive into some things? But you are bilingual, right?
Me? Yes. Yes, I am. Yep, I'm bilingual. My first language was Spanish. I was born in California, and the schools there were bilingual. So I guess I didn't actually have to learn or know English at the very beginning. But fortunately, I'm the first generation here, so I was told it's rude if you speak Spanish or if you speak English around your grandma or your uncle and aunt. So they forced me to practice my Spanish. So now my Spanish is actually a little bit better than my brother and my sister because I'm the eldest of us three. So fortunately, I am bilingual, and I'm passing it on to my kiddos. So I'll holler at them in both.
Awesome. I still struggle with English. Anyway, Omar and I met last year, and we became. I think we're the best of friends, and we haven't yet met physically yet. But he's a super dude, and he knows the rule: do more than you're paid to do, and you'll be paid more for what you do. The trouble with a lot of entrepreneurs is they get into this world of entrepreneurship, and they're trying to be an employee in the world of an entrepreneurship, expecting a paycheck on Friday. And Omar and I both know fully well that we'll probably have to mortgage our house before we get a paycheck. You sometimes you're the last ones to be paid as an entrepreneur, business owner. The bigger your business, I've always said, do more than you're paid to do, and you'll be paid more for what you do. And we like to not only build funnels for people. Omar's also a coach. He does a lot better in Spanish because that's his native language from Spain, but he's also a business coach. He's also a marketing coach. He's a YouTube coach. He can teach you how to do graphics and build logos, and he has just a wealth of knowledge when it comes to those things. He's passionate. The guy never sleeps. He has 2 children. He is, but he's got a wonderful wife and two lovely kids, and he has a Lamborghini, and it's still in the showroom floor, but he has it. He's going to get it, but he's a dedicated individual. So Omar, I'm going to hand it over to you, and you can just talk for a little bit. Maybe say hello to all the Spanish-speaking people, and maybe talk to her just a little bit briefly in Spanish, if you will.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, ¿qué tal estás, Pamela? Es un placer conocerte.
Mucho placer.
Es increíble que hayas nacido en California y que manejes también el español. Es impresionante.
Muchas gracias.
So, we John and I met just right after the COVID, right? It could be a summer, a few months ago, and our relationship just have grown from the very beginning. We put together all this effort to build funnels for people because we think this is the way for do business right now. Take the confusion out of the internet and put steps together on the online business. And well, actually, we were struggling a lot. As you said, we were right there at the very beginning. We were struggling by building websites, our funnels, using all these tools with infinite steps, infinite options, infinite apps to choose. And we said no more. And we tried to have something easier, cleaner, and more powerful. Actually, I think this is if you have been inside Google Funnels, and it's much more easier than anything, any other bigger competitors out there. I think. So.
Definitely, it so is. I paid, the $99 whatever. It just came out of my account freshly 5 days ago, and I didn't know anything about funnels a few weeks ago. My business coach said, "Hey Pam, you got this thing? Okay, so you need to build you need to make a funnel or sales funnel." And I had zero idea what I was going to be doing. Oh boy, we might have some company guys. Sorry. I asked for help, and I take what I can get.
Yeah, we have management teams now.
Yeah, that's what I need is a management team. Are you sleepy? Okay. All right. So vayas a acostar, and then ya se va a dormir. Okay. All right. Come on. So, but yeah, I have a 3 and a 4-year-old. So making a sales funnel was, aside from it being difficult and new for me, I do some graphic design, I do things like that. So whenever John was showing me what your guys' program does, it was amazing. I have people in my team because I'm also into network marketing, and she was already, pretty attached to the software that she was using. So whenever she joined in with us, she had a checklist. She had a list. So she has a business marketing degree, and she had a list. And when we were done with everything, she's like, Pam, I came in not sure that I was going to like convert or be happy about it. And she's like, I have a list. Like I literally had a list and I checked off everything that was on my list. And she added things to the list because she had no idea that it was going to do this, and everything that you guys are probably going to be talking about and showing us. But I wanted to tell you guys thank you. You guys have helped me change my life in a way that I just am so excited to help other people who are little fish not feel like little fish anymore. So thank you.
Awesome.
Well, Mar, why don't you go ahead and share a screen with
Absolutely.
us and kind of give her kind of a walkthrough because he's a lot more efficient at it than even I am. I'm on the kind of on the front end. He's kind of on the back end. We kind of work very well together, especially when we do these together. But he's a go-to guy for a lot of stuff, and we have some other support staff that work behind the scenes with him and building out things. We're super stoked, guys. Can't give a specific date, but coming up here in probably a month or so, we're going to be rolling out an email marketing platform within the platform. So everything you would need, your website funnel builder, your store for your e-commerce, for your products, for your inventory, your contacts for all your memberships, your CRM, your leads, and then the booking, the appointments. That's what it's about with coaches, businesses, hairstylists, barbers, whatever, lawyers that have multiple people in their office to be able to set consultations and appointments up and have it all in one. In fact, I think Kelsey said she gets to cancel her Calendly when they get this funnel built. And that's, another $25 a month that she throws out to Calendly, but that's 25 times 12 is close to $300 a year. That's $3,000 in 10 years, guys. If you took $3,000 and you put it into an investment account, what can that do? So this is just it's going to be a savings on all aspects. And so anyway, Omar, I'm going to hand it over to you and go ahead and kind of show us on the screen what you've got for us, bud.
Yes, I need you to actually pop up the screen for me.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
No problem.
That's on my end now.
Yes.
There we go.
There you go. So we're here inside the builder, Silver Finance Builder. And well, I just say we have like 4 main apps right here, which is the builder, the actual builder, to build website, funnels, landing pages, blogs, almost anything that you want to, you can imagine on the internet, you can build it, right? And the main characteristic of our builder is that it's so easy to do anything. I mean, you want this bigger, you can just drag and drop this little line to exactly where you want. Same with a picture. You want this to be smaller, just drag and drop where you want. Let's say that you want to add some text below the image. Drag and drop below the image, and that's it. It's super intuitive. It's super easy. I'm going to discard the changes just in case.
That's why I'm letting you do this in here, because I don't want to screw that one up.
Yeah. So we thought about this software to be the easier possible for everybody. We think here to new users, right? To new all these new entrepreneurs or new businesses that are coming online, especially because of the COVID, right? These people is regular business owner, brick and mortar businesses. They don't have any idea about internet, how to build a website. If you hire a web designer, could cost you thousands of dollars to build a simple website, build a funnel. So do it by yourself was on the table, and we make this the easier possible for this level of users, right? But obviously for expert users, this is a time-saving machine. I mean, we developed this. We were using other softwares, as we mentioned before, and literally, I think I use like third part of the time to build a website inside SquareFunnels that I could use on other platforms. First, because it's super easy to use, and second, because we have a ton of templates already done for you. That, I mean, can suit for most businesses out there. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to create quickly a website. Let's go here to website and create a new website. This is what you will do when you are starting, right? And say yes. And let's take a look at the hundreds of templates that we have here. Really quickly. I would say, we usually say when we are live, sorry for the delay, when we are live, this takes more time than it actually needs to load. When you're working with this, it goes light speed. So let's say that we want to build a website. We have all these categories with templates to use. Let's say a consulting firm. You can use any of these templates. Just choose the one that suits better for your branding, right? With your colors, and it's done for you. It's even with the animations, it's already done for you. You have a ton of templates to use, and you have the same with online stores, with landing pages, and with funnels. Just one your disclaimer here. Choose the correct option right here, because if you choose a website, it will create on the back end more pages like the About Us page, like some of pages like a regular website has. So you don't need to actually do that. If you select an online store, it will create the online store. If you select a landing page, it will just create a plain landing page, not other pages behind. And if you select a funnel, it will create a multiple step funnel already for you. So for instance, if we go to this one, you can see the steps right here that it's going to create for you, landing page, checkout, and thank you page. So you need to actually do that, and everything is congruent. I think everything is really well built for you. And let's go. I'm going to go back to the builder. Back. And show you the other apps. So, any question right here, Pamela? Have you experienced something? I think we can.
I was muted. Sorry about that. No, everything looks so effortlessly done, and a lot easier than that word, but it's so much easier than what I was doing before.
Now, how would you, Omar? How would you go about if you were at this point? How would you go about, Omar, changing our website here to Spanish? How would you go about doing that?
Okay, so well, the current copy that is right here is not going to translate. What is going to translate is the system system pages, the checkout, all that is going to translate to Spanish. That's one step, and the other step is to translate the actual builder. So for Spanish speakers, it's going to be much easier to find what they want, right? So first and foremost, to translate the page to Spanish, just click on the gear and then go language and time, and then select your language. We have tons of languages right here, and more and more we are adding more languages over time. Let's say Spanish, right? And then save. So now as you see, the copy is not translating. You need to do that. Actually, what it translates is the checkout pages or those buttons that are already built for you as we build this in English, it won't change. But the backend stuff, it will change to Spanish. And the next thing is the actual builder, right? In this case, we need to go to dashboard, and there you go. Go to account, and here you select the language of your account. Let's say Spanish. You can update your password right here also. Save changes. And here it is, constructor, tienda, CRM, and citas. And when it loads the builder, I will show you that also even the widgets, everything translates to Spanish. Panel de control. Let's see, a few seconds here. Say añadir widget, encabezado, texto, button, everything is in Spanish. So for not English speakers, it's much more easy for them to find the exact thing they want to put. Let's say an icon.
There's virtually nothing out there for the Hispanic market to build their website like this, and to build a Hispanic website without paying thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars. Let's suppose you're a roofer, Hispanic roofer. I have them. I use them. They can't build a website because they can't read English. They can speak English, they just can't read English, and so this is going to be huge for them. And then it's really any language. I mean, there is I think we even do Bosnian, a language, or Russian. It's has the Russian language. That's incredible to me to be able to do that. And then you can change it back if you want, but to have the builder, not only your funnel in a different language, but also your builder. So you can design in your native language if you want, whichever is easiest for you. So
that's amazing. That is just like mind blowing. That's so amazing. That's so cool that you guys did that.
Absolutely. And that's only the beginning. I mean, we are just on the first app. So we have kind of take a walkthrough through the builder, just to show you. I mean, if this is you want this another site, that's drag and drop it wherever you want, and that's it. It's so simple. I mean, I'm about to make a test. I need to make this test. I need to take my 6-year-old and build a website for me with some instructions, obviously, but just if he's capable of using it, you know.
One of our clients that we're building a funnel for, because we do that as well. So there's going to be people that come in and they just, by the way, I'm going to announce this. If you get somebody that just wants us to build a funnel for them and you provide them your affiliate link, whatever our design fee is, you will get 30%. Whatever your affiliate commission is, you will get 30% of the design fee as well. So it's not just the monthly fee. So if you're an affiliate with us, all of our services that we offer out there, we will make sure that you get credited for that fee. So if you bring somebody to us that says, you know, I looked at it, it's great, I want to sign up, and then they try it and it just doesn't come to them. I mean, they're just not they
don't have the time because
they don't have the time. They don't have the time to learn a bunch of technical jargon and they don't want to do it. They just rather would focus on what brings them joy. So they say, will you build our funnels and maintain them for us? Well, sure we will. So we will do that for them. And then we will credit whoever the affiliate marketer is in that fee. So if it's a $5,000 funnel that we build a system for somebody, you would make $1,500. So It's they and there's new businesses that are popping up every day. There is new coaches, new people every day. There's 8 billion people in the world, 8 billion with a B, and there are emerging businesses, especially now with COVID-19, with what we've seen in the last year. People are in a reinvention, recharge, renew, reshape, retwist, do different things, join network marketing. And I got to tell you, Pam, the idea that you and Kelsey have with your network marketing business, you guys are going to be doing something that is unheard of in the network marketing world, because network marketers always want to do this. I didn't even tell you, Omar, this is exactly what they want to do. They're going to build, she invested in this. Her and Kelsey have come together. They have a downline, upline, sideline within their Isagenix team. And they're going to build a funnel for their team and whoever joins in their team, because you come in, you invest in the business, right? There's a $200 to $700, whatever the fee is, to be an associate, to be able to sell their products and to get their marketing tools and help. Well, yes, Isagenix has this website, and it's a nicely done one, but everybody shares it. It doesn't really tell me who Pamela is, tells me who Isagenix is. So Pamela and Kelsey got together, and they are actually going to be building out a very nice funnel system that will rotate. How in the booking it has that multiple operator, whoever's available, it'll just automatically rotate to their schedules. So when they get a consultation, it's going to send them that. And so each of their marketers are going to pay a very small, insignificant $50 to $100 a month, where if they have 10 people in their downline, that 50 becomes $500 a month that they can put towards advertising. And so they're going to start, it's a genius plan, because network marketers aren't doing it. They're not doing it. So I got a feeling within 6 months from now, I just got this strange feeling that within 6 months from now, I just got goosebumps. Could be right. Within 6 months from now, Pamela and Kelsey are going to be the number one marketing team within Isagenix and within the network marketing world. They're going to make news, because nobody's doing this. Everybody is trying to do it themselves. And Omar and I have both learned that alone you can do so little. By yourself out here, you're going to drown. You're going to drown.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, God throws you a life raft, lifeboat, somebody to come alongside to help you. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And get on a team. If you're going to be in a network marketing, if you want to join a network marketing, number one, get Scribble Funnels, and you can do that with a link that we have down below in the description, wherever it shows up in your world, on Facebook, on YouTube. It's in the description. And I also want you to read the description, because it's going to tell you a little bit about this young lady named Pamela, and who she is, and just what I have found about her. If I was to join a team, I would want to join hers, because her train is going to make it to the station. And if she gets behind your caboose, and if she's either going to shove you the hell out of the way, if you're going too slow, or she's going to get you to the station. That's a fact, Jack. I guarantee it. But anyway, click on the link, because it's her link. She's an affiliate, and she'll receive credit for everybody that registers for an account. And I'm going to make it even easier on her. If you're watching this tonight live, or if you watch it later by midnight, I want you to write this down. It's a code that I gave her and her team, but I just decided to do this. I'm going to extend the code out to everybody that is watching right now. 10% off for life. Now that's if you register for an account, not just a trial, but if you register for a fully paid account, you put skin in the game, whether it be monthly or annually, we're going to give you 10% off for life, guys. That's huge. When you're in this for 5 years down the road and you're getting 10% off of a monthly or a yearly fee, that's hundreds to thousands of dollars down the road. So do that right now. Scribble 10 is the code. Scribble 10. Now that is for today. What's the date, guys? What's the date?
Today is the 3rd.
Today
March
is the 3rd, March 3rd. So if you're watching this, use her link. That way she'll get credit. There's a link in that, and then just register for an account tonight, March the 3rd. So register for an account. But I'm going to give it back to you, Omar. But they're going to do this. They're building a funnel for everybody in their team, and then each person in their team is going to buy a Scribble Funnels design tool for themselves. And Kelsey and Pam are going to teach everybody how to put their own funnel together so they all kind of look congruent, but they'll all have their own brand as well. So when they're going to sell a product or a service, it'll go to their own. But if somebody's interested in the business opportunity they're advertising, it's going to go right. I mean, we already know. I know for a fact what $3,000 in a day will do for you on Facebook. I already know that. I found that out by accident.
How many leads did you get?
I didn't get any, but the people that hacked my Facebook ad account.
Oh, wow.
I think they got like
Vietnamese or something about that soap or
yeah, it was about a hairdresser or something out of Vietnam, some product, but they had 748 chats on Messenger that people were interested in their product, but they hacked my Facebook ad account and they invested about, I think it was somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000 or something. Still dealing with Facebook on that, but we know that the power of advertising is there but like I was telling them last night, if all I got is $50 a month for advertising, I might as well take my girlfriend or my husband or my wife or somebody out to a nice meal because I'm going to get more out of it. So when you got $500 to $1,000 a month, you can throw at advertising. Just like she's also an ingenious person because this is all the things she did when she went to Unleash the Power Within and Date with Destiny. That's like a $5,000-$6,000 package. She didn't have $5,000-$6,000 package, but she's ingenious. She found 10 to 20 people that had a little bit of money. They got together and they all cut their costs and they had a great time and they were able to do these events and everybody got something out of it. And, so she is a network marketer. I'm telling you, if you want somebody that's in your team, on your team, around your team, that's going to excel you, it is going to be this Pamela. She's definitely, I'm telling you, she's like a bonfire. Everybody's going to gather around, watch her burn. You watch. She's gonna make it. And you're gonna say, man, I wish I would have, could have, should have, and you're gonna end up shoulding all over yourself later on. So make sure you click that link down at the bottom so we can give her credit and get it. And that's everybody, whether you're a part of her team or not. But anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on. But Omar, show us a few more things about the builder, if you will, and then we'll close out. So.
Yes, absolutely. So we went through the builder, seeing this super easy to manage, but we have also an online store. You can build an online store inside Scribble Funnels with up to unlimited products to sell online, right? Obviously, depending on the plan, we have some limits, okay, but you can build up to unlimited products and we don't take a share on those transactions, right? Like some other platforms that, you can build unlimited products, but they take a share at 1%, 2% of every transaction that you make through their platform. You make the sale, you keep the share. That's fair, I guess. So let's take a look at this, just at the back end of the store, because the actual shop, you build it on the builder. First and foremost, you can create physical products, digital products, service, or memberships. Any of these type of products. You have different categories, like in any blog, any store. So you can actually get a well-ordered SEO for your products, which is really important for Google, to rank on Google. What else you have? You can create your discount codes for every product and apply these to different members, different member groups, different products. You can play out with the layout and the styling of your products. Let's say, for instance, this is the layout, the basic layout of a product with the picture right here, with text right here, but you can change that. You can edit in the builder the basic layout of your products. Let's say I want the picture instead of on the right, I want it on the left, and then the text on the other side. A second, I want this to be right here. Now it's not allowing me because obviously we are live, so.
That's how it works. Take your car to the mechanic. It's been rattling all week, and how's it rattling?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was clicking the wrong button. Sorry.
There we go.
The person of the live. So you can choose different layouts by default, or you can add different descriptions, related products. You can add different, basically whatever you like on your store, and that is by default how it's going to be for every product. You need to change it one by one, like you will be doing on WordPress, for example. Discard. And go back to the store. You have your shipment methods for the physical products. Shipment methods for price range, weight range, and globally or for a specific country in the world. Okay, every country in the world you can have multiple or the same shipping cost for multiple countries, or just go for global and have the same cost for everybody. What else do we have here? Your payment methods, you can connect your own payment provider. The basics, the top 10 basic payment providers, and one more time, we don't take a share on any transaction that you make on your page. That's for you. We even have cash on delivery and bank transfer, and this is something that you don't usually see on an e-commerce, on a regular e-commerce. You can add your taxes even depending on the country, different tax even for a global tax.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it for the online store. And then when you create your products, you have all your products beautifully created. And let's see, some minutes. You just add your store. Let's say, for instance, this is like category, a portfolio of all the products that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You can select specific products, or just go with the latest products, or select products from a specific category. You can really build this in a really well SEO friendly for Google. And then we have sorry. And then we have the other app, which is the CRM. We can manage all your contacts from one single place, and in more or less in a 1 month, in a few weeks, this is going to be connected with our autoresponder that is going to be here in place. You need to go out and use a third-party software. Right now, you can just connect a third-party software, and it's actually working. That's something that not usually happens, right? That you connect a third-party software and it actually works. You can have all your contact right here, add tags on the different steps of your funnel, on each form that they fill or each product that they buy. Tag them with a different text. Group them in members group, so you can actually log and unlock different content of your website.
Could I ask you a question? What
Absolutely.
is DFY advertising?
Okay, yeah, that's a group that I created.
Oh, okay. Got it.
For a specific product that we have.
So you that was something that you created. So that would be like me calling it Isogenics Group or
exactly. When you click on add new group, let's say for instance, Isogenics, it's like this.
ISA, but it's okay. It's good. Yeah.
Yes, for this, and when someone purchases or fill a form, you can add them to this group. So just only those that go through that form are going to be in this group, and you can take certain actions just for these members, like for instance, unlock a membership site.
We're doing collagen right now.
Sorry?
We're doing a collagen right now that's actually completely made my skin like super different. But right now the hot ticket is collagen, so that's probably what we would be sending out to people is things about collagen. So I get it there, but yeah.
And then you would create that group for that.
To know specifically what we're sending to who and make it easy to group everybody. That's awesome.
Or make a common membership page, but just with a menu and just certain just some of those buttons on the menu will unlock for specific people.
Then the other thing you can do, Pam, is if you and Kelsey are going to build a master funnel site for your team, you can do a password protected area where they log in, and you can do a share files, share things that will help them on the back end side. So you can have a member list when they sign up. They got a login, so you have a backstage pass, if you will, to get your videos, your sales training, your network marketing training. You have a course on how to teach people how to come out of the gate. You're a rule breaker. You don't pay attention to the rules, and you're not a rule breaker. You just really, like you told me, you when you got into Isogenics, they told you that you need to make $1,200 if you're going to stay with us. Well, you didn't know you had 90 days to do it. You did it in a week. And so you just went out there and made it happen. So now you raised the bar.
Right. Well, it was actually not that I couldn't stay in there, but they said, hey, you'll get paid double if you do this. And I had misunderstood it. I thought I only had a week to do it, but apparently I had 3 months to do it, but I did it in a week instead. And because I did it in a week, that's why I ended up getting double what I was going to be getting paid for what I did. So
if you can do it in a week, you every day
I can do it in a week again.
And that's a course that you could train others on. And the people that get part of that course, you set up as members within your CRM. So anytime they sign up for that course or they're a part of that course, they're in that block. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's getting the
Right.
money.
Doesn't your guys' software also do like a webinar kind of builder type of thing, right?
You can generate videos, and
Mhm.
there is another update that we're bringing out for live on demand webinars, but our webinars typically are going to be a recorded webinar.
Right.
Mhm.
But we could actually, he could show us. I don't know. We're delayed in time. I don't have a lot of time yet, and it's late over there for him in Spain. So
What time is it over there in Spain?
I don't know. It's almost 1 in the morning.
Oh wow.
but there is a way that you can take your live stream from YouTube or say the StreamYard
Mhm.
video, and you could actually put that in to have a live webinar at the same time within your website. It's just a little technical to do,
Mhm.
but it's possible. But typically, most webinars today, they say they're live. They're really not live.
Right.
They're
Pre-recorded.
they're pre-recorded,
With
and
a little box on the top somewhere that'll say, yeah.
yeah, so it's but most people don't know that this is live what we're doing right now, but most people don't know that it isn't live. So that they think it's live when they come to the site. So, but yes, we have a whole section of videos that you can create, and with countdowns and progress bars, and this a whole plethora of information. And I think within the next, after the emails are integrated, they're going to be doing, our developers are going to be doing another we're scheduled for another full update.
Mhm.
So it's
Which,
gonna,
which that doesn't mean that our platform is on beta, right? Like some other platforms. Everything that you see is working. It's perfectly working. Kids.
So we are totally live. This is, if it wasn't live, then I wouldn't have had my 4-year-old turn the lights off on me. Okay, go, sweetie, go. There
yeah,
you go.
yeah. But this is, everything is functioning as you see it. A lot of people say, well, you don't have this yet, you don't have that yet. I tell them all the time, those that do, it doesn't work right. I guarantee it does not always work right. Those that have that stuff, it's not working right because it's in beta. Beta means in Chinese, it's actually a definition. I think it's called piece of crap. That's what beta means. That means buying a car without the steering wheel. So we want to make sure things actually work, they function, and then we roll them out. Like the email marketing, from testing, I can tell you it looks awesome. But we're not rolling it out. We're not giving anybody a specific date, but it is on its way. And once that happens, shortly thereafter, when they have everything together, they're going to be doing a major upgrade that is going to have some of those functionalities about the webinars and stuff like that. But that is coming. These are all things that, this is a constantly evolving product. It's not going to just stop here. So,
So that's why I would also go in and just kind of throw in and suggest that if you guys aren't already using Scribble Funnels, that you hurry up and jump in, because it's already, that list that my partner Kelsey had, she, like I said, she filled up everything on her list from the company or software, whatever, that she didn't want to switch from, and then she was adding things to the list because she wasn't getting that with what she had before. So I was just wanting to kind of like slide that in there, because a few $100s is a few $100s, especially when you don't have to pay everybody a few $100s to do what you guys are doing all in one place right now. So
But the thing is that you can put that money on a better use, which is advertising, for example. I think
exactly.
expanding your audience is, I think, it's more important than actually use the software.
Definitely.
So this is my next world. I love the appointments. The appointments are by far the most important here. And another thing we do, we threw in here, is every time you open up the builder, every section you go to, there's just going to be a little refresher course on where you're at. So, people say, well, I don't need that. Well, it's like directions putting together a grill. I say it's advisable to watch those videos because they're going to just cut your learning curve down a little bit. And so you're going to learn where different things are at. So with this, you would create your booking event. It's all step by step. It's all going to take you down through every step you need to. And then you would put an event name and a description and your location. And in order to, I do know this, Omar, in order to add an event, you do have to, you have to give it a name. So in order
to save anything, I mean, when you click save, it says, okay, there's something wrong. Go back there. You need to enter a booking name, for example.
And then your event name, your description, your location, and then if you want to send them an email with your Zoom link or with whatever your meeting platform is, you can have it a reminder, and then you would hit next, and then it's going to take you to the operators, where this is where we went over this last night. If you have 10 or 20 or 50, just imagine when you have 50 people in your downline, maybe you got 500 people in there, but 50 of them are working. Now you're actually, and that 50 times 50 is $25,000, by the way. Now your $50 has just become $25,000 that you can throw at advertising. How many leads are you going to get coming through? You're going to have leads coming out your eyeballs. So, and that's with 50 network marketers in the same company working under the same individual. How much money are you making at that point? If you can show people how to make $1,200 a week, you can show people how to make $1,200 a day. If you can make $1,200 a day, you can make $1,200 an hour. I mean, that, and at 40 hours a week. And let's suppose we get this thing going as a well-oiled machine. How about you make $1,200 an hour times 24 hours a day times 7 days a week times 365 days a year? That's where people, if you think about it and you begin to strategize and you say, is it possible? Well, I know this. I know a man that makes $1 million a day just coaching people in a 10-hour period. And his name is Tony Robbins. And he said 43 years ago, it's possible. It's possible. Did he know he was going to be where he is today? No. He just knew that he had this insatiable desire to get ahead, to keep moving forward, and to reach his destiny. So just imagine those things. So as I train people like this, I like to build that into your head. So the more operators you have on the thing, the better you are. So, and then you would add those operators, and then you can add 1 or 2 or 10 or 3 or 5. And then you would just hit that assign the operators automatically. Now, when I update my schedule, it's going to put those on my schedule. If I take a week off and if I'm not available, then it's going to go to the next person. And it's going to go to the next person. So if somebody says, well, I'm not getting any leads. Well, look at your calendar, bud. You're at Walmart nine hours a day. So choose to be ready, choose to be prepared, and you'll get some leads. So, and then you hit the next one in your, at your availability. This is nice because Calendly is, is only one or the other. You can't have multiple availabilities. With this, you can schedule it for 15, 30, 45, or 60 minutes or custom. If you want to do a 3-hour meeting, 4-hour meeting, 8-hour meeting, you can set those up. Is it an individual or a group meeting? The next one is an operator is available for booking. I like to have my appointments within the next 2 weeks, period. The next thing is your schedule. When are you available? I love this excluded days. I mean, if you want to take a week off, you tell this. When it's synced with your calendar, you can tell it to take 3 days off, 5 days off. You're not available, you're out of pocket. And this thing will do it automatically. Once you're done with all that, you would, and then down here, I also like, I don't like last minute bookings. So that you can make sure that people don't book you within 3 hours or 2 hours. So you have some ample time to get back to your office, get things ready, whatnot. So you're not just shocked when you get a ping. I've got an appointment. Whew. So this kind of gives you some leeway. And then if you want to buffer between appointments after I need 20 minutes to kind of just unwind and get ready for the next one. Then you do that. Once you're done with all that, you go to the confirmation, and then you save your appointment. And then the beautiful thing is when you put it on the page and how it looks, and it's all integrated together. And that way, when you hand out your booking appointment, when you send somebody a link, I'll join you tomorrow. It doesn't have Calendly up in the corner. And it has your picture. It has a video. You can throw a video on this book. Your booking page can be your own page. When you say set up my booking, this is our show them the onboarding call page. This is ours. So now we could have a background behind that. We could have pictures up there. We could have a video on this page. We can change the color. We can do.
You can change the layout if you want.
Change the layout.
Everything.
And then once, then if it's live, if he hits that live button, you can see that to set up an onboarding call with us. This is exactly what it looks like when he pulls up the live image. And so this is a full blown out system. You got your web builder, you got your funnel builder, you got your store with 1 to unlimited products. It just depends on the plan that you set up with no fees. You don't have to pay an extra fee except your credit card processing fee. That's between you and your bank, but there's no fees. A store that can take a bank transfer, routing number, and account number. Only big companies do that, I thought. Now I got the ability, if maybe some for whatever reason the credit card company turns you down in your area, you can set up a bank transfer with somebody. Maybe you want to do COD. Maybe you have a product and you tell somebody it's cash on delivery. Do you know that nobody does that anymore, cash on delivery? Well, if you do and you're willing to do it and you have the option available, your sales will go up. Because people want to make sure they're going to get their product. And if you have a product you can ship out to them, and they'll do COD. Now, you got to tell the UPS driver he can't leave, and that COD could be a credit card even. But you can't leave until you set that up with your shipping department. But this is the booking, and let's meet. And it's all included, guys. So you got your booking, you got your store, you got your CRM, soon to be email marketing. A fully robust system and easy to use. Let's show them how to put a block in here. If I wanted to add something to this page.
Well, you have multiple options also. The more you use the tool, the better you know the shortcuts, right? But if you just want to add a blog, a new section on your page, just take the container, put it where you want up there, or if you scroll a little bit, you will put it down there. If you don't want this here, but you want it down, just hit the arrow, and it goes to where it's right here. Sorry, and let's see. Let's say that you want to add some headings here. And the beautiful about this is that everything resizes at the same time that I add things. So I don't need to play with the pixels. I don't need to play with anything. If I add some text below the heading, so right there, automatically resize. I don't want the text right here. I want the text on the right of the heading, or let me see if it takes it.
You don't have those. You got to add a column.
No, you can. No. You can do it actually. I do this a lot for pictures. Instead of a picture and the text below, or have multiple columns, what I do is I add a picture and a text beside, and you need to have multiple columns. You can have multiple columns to have this effect of like 3 different columns with 3 different backgrounds. Let's say, for instance, I want this on orange. This acts like just one column, So you see
Okay.
the effect. You see the effect, right? It's just one column, but with multiple segments, let's say. And
There I go, learning something new every day. So that just saved me a bunch of time.
Yeah. Oh man.
what else? What else?
Oh, the shadows. You have to show the shadows. You can't do that with the other thing I was paying all that money for. Just saying. That was like so cool.
Shadows for the
There's
columns.
shadows for anything like a picture or a column or a
Let's say this color, and well, the shadow is right here. You can play with the orientation of the shadow. I want this. I like this effect of it's kind of a not this one, kind of a TV stand, right?
Mm-hmm. And you can change the color, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's any color on your palette.
and you can change the palettes in global settings, right? So if you want to change the colors for the whole thing, you can do that.
Yeah, so these 5 colors are global colors. So if you go to this global styling menu and to your color palette, it's these 5 colors. If I change the color right here, it will change everywhere where
Wow.
I pasted that
So then I
color.
wouldn't actually have to go in and like individually be doing it to everything in case if I decided to change my mind. I could just go there and it would save me even. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
For example, the call to action, the buttons, I always use this global color, which is our main color, right? But let's say that I don't like this exact code of orange. I prefer I don't know, something more light. Let's go here. What I will do is global styling, color palette, choose my primary color. If I change it, wherever it changes, and all the funnel, all the page, every page that is built with this color will change automatically. You need to go on each step to do it.
Wow.
And same with same happen with the text styling, with
So
background colors.
And when you can add fonts to the, because if you go to any text, it's just going to show you about 6 or 7 different fonts.
Yeah, we have the basics by default. But if you want, you can add any Google font right here. It's already when it loads, it's already on the system. We just don't put everything on there to not overwhelm people.
Right.
But you have here most of the Google fonts, right? And you just select one, and it will be added to your list, so you can use it, or upload a custom font. If you have your own font, you can just upload that.
Right. Wow.
Here.
So is this this thing that you can do with the coloring and the shadows and the global colors? Is this a feature that can be used in the shop and the website and things like that, or is it just for the funnel?
Everywhere.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So because if you change it here, it's going to change in your store. It's going to change in your booking. It's going to change.
Wow.
And so that's where you add fonts there. But there's a lot of time-saving things that, like, for instance, that there's headers and footers that you change in one spot, and then you like all that down there. This is our footer. If he adds, that's a footer. So if he adds anything in that section, it's going to change on the whole, every page that we have within our website or funnel.
Right.
Yes, just to show an example, I'm going to use this separator right there. And if I say, I don't know if I can say the change. I'm going to remove this. Just for a second. I'm going to remove the shadow. No shadow. So it's like before, and I'm going to remove this block that I added before. So everything is the same, right? Yeah, it's the same. So I'm going to say this. I added this separator. If I go to any other page, let's say my homepage,
Mm-hmm.
and scroll down to the footer, it's already there. So it's pressed. The same happens with the header, and you can even have. This is actually something really cool that Jonathan used specifically for our academy to build courses. Is really helpful. Global columns. You can save columns to be global, and you can use that column on multiple pages. And once you change that column on one page, it will change all over the website.
Wow.
So there's that separator that he put in, and if he deletes it here, it will delete on every header.
Absolutely. I'm trying to do it. So it's same as before. And about the global columns is just check this is a global column, save it with a name. You have a couple of them. And if you change it right here and this column is added on the page, it will change everywhere.
Really quick, can you show us some of the animations that you can do with different text or different, and then we'll close out here. So
absolutely. Yeah, so you can add animations to almost any widget that you can find. Just click on this little clock.
Oh, okay.
And you have animation and element delay. So if you want to, for example, this text to appear 5 seconds after the page is loaded. So kind of a countdown, right? You can add that, or use animation, one of these awesome animations. Kind of preview what it's going to do. Bounce, fading.
I was actually playing with that last night, John. This is part of why I stayed up so late last night, because I was messing around with all the little things that you guys could do with it. Yeah,
it's hard for me to avoid this thing because there's so much to learn and so much to do in it, and it's fun.
It was actually really exactly. It was really fun.
It's fun. I told Omar when I first got into this with him, I said, funnels may have the first 3 letters of the word fun, but there's nothing fun about them.
No, they weren't fun.
So we came to this, and this is really lightened the load of me. And everybody that really tries this software. I mean, I know that sometimes you get into something and you don't want to, but if you try it and you start, there's a spark of creativity in all of us. I mean, and again, I said to Omar when we got together with our team and the developers and they were coming up with this, and I said, what's another funnel builder? And he said, John, they don't have us.
No,
they don't have us.
That's actually the last thing that I want to mention. What actually really differentiates us from everybody else is this little button right here, which is a chat right on your builder. That if you have any question, if you are struggling with something, if you are stuck with something, just new conversation, launch your question, and we try to answer these. On average, it's just a few minutes. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but we try to answer all questions in just a few minutes.
Yeah,
I think that's something that nobody has today.
Customer support is a dying art today, and it's. I mean, I have been working in something, and the biggest thing I like about this, though, another thing, and got 2 minutes. The biggest thing I like about this is the 3 little lines over there that look like the hamburger above the plus, because if I want to add a page in some softwares, you're in a, they call it
the environment.
They call it they've got this block, and it's the drag and drop builder. And then there's another platform out there that they've got the environment that you're doing one page on, but then you have to click on a left arrow to get out of that to go find another section. And I like Pamela's an artist, and working
Mhm.
in your canvas, the last thing you want to do is go get another canvas to start something else. You want to be able to work in your canvas and go grab. This is like when she reaches over and she puts paint in
Mhm.
the palette thing. She
Right.
puts paint in there. She dips the paint in, and she can come back to the canvas. That's exactly what this is. It's you're just going to grab another tool, grab another piece of paint, grab another. So if I want to add a page, I don't have to leave this environment and add a page or add a page group or add a pop up or a blog. If I want to do a blog, I can go right there from what I've just worked on. And that to me is such a time saver and it's such
Mhm.
refreshing that I don't have to leave the whole environment to go out. And so that's because it was always frustrating me. Save your work, leave the environment. Now, I believe in saving your work. And the little green button up on the top right says save your work if you want to save it or discard it. We're going to discard his changes unless
Yeah.
he's done something that he wants to keep. But save your work and then you can add a page. Maybe you want to add a funnel. You don't have to leave the builder to add the funnel. You get done with your website. Now it's time to build a funnel, or you get done with your funnel. Now it's time to build a website. Another thing I want to mention, guys, there are some funnel builders that allow you to have up to, depending on your high level, whatever level you're at. Now, we have a personal plan, and I recommend it to people that are just dabbling, just getting started. It's like taking guitar lessons. Don't buy the $5,000 guitar before you at least try it. Now, a lot of these applications out there, their owners, if you will, are not going to recommend that you go for their lowest end product. I want people to save their money, not have to invest a lot, get something going, become successful, and then move up. So when you start with this, you're going to get one website and one funnel. I believe in what Russell Brunson says. You're only one funnel away. You're not 12 funnels away, guys. You're one funnel away. Work on one funnel, get it built, get it right, and then move on. Okay. So, but $19.97 a month. I mean, guys, we spend money on that. My cell phone bill the other day was $80 for the cell phone bill. My going out to eat, my groceries cost, and they don't last very long.
Mhm.
It's gas in a car now is $3 a gallon. So $19.97 a month to have a website, have a store, have a funnel, have your Brown branded booking page, all in one inclusive set. It's nothing, guys. It's a drop in the bucket.
And it translates it for you, and it's
And
easier to use. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. But when you go into this,
Yeah.
so I encourage you. And we're going to give you 10% off right now. So
Yeah.
head over to scribblefunnels.com/. There's a little code you can click on in this description and use the code in the description for her link. And so, and we're going to get you this video and you can share it with your network.
Can't wait.
And
I'm gonna have all my people coming at you, so get ready.
there is we don't have enough time to go over things, but everybody gets email support, everybody gets chat support on every plan. When you upgrade to the business plan or the growth plan, you're going to get a Zoom call similar to this. We're always available. We're always here to help. We're not untouchable. And we want to help you grow in any way we possibly can. So it's a great product. And so glad you could join us, Pam. I hope it was valuable tonight. And
It was very valuable. Thank you, Omar. I really appreciate it. Era un placer. Thank you so much.
yeah, so anyway, if we can do anything else for you, Pam, let us know, and you be blessed.
Yeah, thank you so much. I just can't tell you thank you enough, but we're out of time, so
keep trucking. Well, if you're going to keep giving me praise, we'll probably have another video here in the next few days. So, and then we'll just
You
let
will
you
have me back here because
um,
we got
if
lots.
again, if you want to set up a Zoom call with your team again, with everybody that can be there, we'll be happy to do that. Get some others on board with it.
Yeah, definitely. I
And
have
so,
whole I have an army full of people that are wanting to make the world a better place, and we all are also trying to monetize, and so we're coming. So
all
we'll
right.
be in that Zoom call soon.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well, take care. God bless.
God bless you too. Bye, guys. Bye,
Bye
Omad.
bye. Bye.
All right.